everyone. This is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition. Let's get a reading in. I put a little labradorite here today. This is it's called Hawkeye. It's blue Hawkeye. You see and it is a labradorite. Some of them have a green sheen. That's particularly called blue Hawkeye. Okay, let's begin. Divine Source, may the light that you shine upon me shine through me and be a shield of protection that protects me morning, noon, and night, whether I am coming, whether I am going, at all times, whether I am still, in all ways, divinely protect me from harm, my oppressors, those that are sending some whatever evil it is in my direction. I am divinely protected. Thank you for consoling anyone who is in need, divine. Thank you for your message. Information will be needed. So you might be contacted for information. Now, this is an interesting day today because remember, my ride or dies, or the people that have been with me a while know that I take the black deck that my artiste and verbiage, and I have a lot of them and way more than I want to use in one reading, right? I want it more narrowed down. I'm not that spatial, but not in that regard. So anyway, anyhow, I shuffle them all up. Then I split them into three decks. I use my pendulum to decide what deck we will use for the day, right? Now, today and every so often, the people that watch my videos know the divine will pick a secondary deck. Well, today the divine picked a secondary deck. So we'll be using these for our clarifiers, just letting you know. If you notice that sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. Also, too, as well, I want to wish you all peace. Peace is has more value than anything. Um, I follow another channel that not this platform at all, and they had asked what you know if anybody had a near-death experience. They opened the door. I didn't offer, and they wanted to know what people's experience was like. So I just wrote like a little something, like 4 sentences. But I'm telling you, the one thing that I do recall more than any and above everything else was peace. The feeling of nothing but peace. Your mind didn't go to, like somebody that I don't have a problem in the world. No, your mind didn't even go to like the possibility of a problem, so it never came up. You're in just that kind of bliss. It's beyond, it's indescribable. And if you read the Tibetan Book of Living and Dying, it's one of the bardos before passing. It's interesting. So that's metaphysical moment. All right. Let's see. First card out because we do have a lot, so I don't want to take up too much time. What's the first card out, Divine, for the message? Please and thank you. Gambled and lost. Somebody gambled on something and they took a loss. Happens in life. If you live long enough, you will gamble and lose a lot, it appears. But wow, cards just keep flying. Gambled and lost. My thought is that if you live long enough, It's all about strength. Honesty is the best policy. That's been coming out. I'm always interested because I do painstakingly shuffle all of these cards. I think I'm going to get a shuffler, although I don't think that these cards will shuffle in a shuffler. Wonder what would happen if I did get one. Ponzi scheme. What the heck? Guys, thank you for your condolences yesterday. It wasn't, I can't bring back what's happened. I can't change it. I wish that I could. I wish I could change many things. Um, but the whole idea is it is growth. So, all being said, I would like to, somebody had said this to me after it first happened, and it really made me consider things differently, gain perspective. And they said to me, "You will meet him again under better circumstances." And I was like, "Yeah, when I think about it, he was given a pretty raw deal for such a beautiful soul. And I wish, and maybe this is a way of giving him better than what he had while he was here." So, I kind of changed my way of thinking about it. Bone of contention. But man, because he was extraordinary, extremely talented, and also a very good looking person. I don't know what his gender was. I really don't. He was a man, he was a boy, he was this, he was a that. He was experiencing life at his own say so. So and him and I had a split in our philosophies, and I said, you deserve to have your philosophy, but I deserve to have mine, and I just respected space between us. And unfortunately, during that time was the time of his passing. Too high vibes. You're crapping somebody's Ponzi scheme off with your high vibes. You better tone it down, girl, guy. U.S. News. Something is going to be in the news. If it hasn't already and somebody didn't want you to see it, what's the problem? Maybe somebody is being confronted with the news of something, and somebody is saying, well, what's the problem, Or, I don't know. You were in this Ponzi scheme together. Arrest warrant. Oh my. Wanted. I told you before, somebody may try to come back around in your aura, and there's a warrant out for their arrest, and they want to know why you don't want them around. Maybe you heard there's a warrant out for their arrest for something I want at all. Stay away from negative people. Holy crap. They have a problem for every solution. Albert Einstein, you can't make it up. See the flow here? Formal affair. Something became formal. This could be a wedding reception. This looks like an invitation to a formal affair. Okay. Love lost. This looks like maybe somebody got married, and or something to that effect. Love lost. Maybe somebody is realizing that somebody's taken, something like that. I don't know. But it's up above it. Mortgage and deed? What? We never met? Did you? Oh my gosh. The bizarreness of the bizarre. Okay. I feel like I should have a channel that's just like bizarre tarot readings and just replay the bizarre tarot readings. So I know I said that. Now somebody else, a couple of weeks from now, you'll see somebody else doing bizarre tarot readings, right? But we never met. Mortgage and deed. How do you have a house with somebody you never met? Ponzi scheme. News station. Oh my gosh, is this ever going to be in the news? This is world news. Oh, CNN, Dateline. What is this? 2020. Interviews, it says at the bottom as well. Oh my gosh. Somebody may be trying to get a hold of you for an interview that never met you. What is this about? First house, personality, appearance, character, confidence, recognition. Formal affair, you never met. I see a problem. Hopefully, it makes a major piece of the puzzle. I was just going to say, I hope that something, I could figure something out about it. Distractions. Distractions. Courage starts with showing up and letting ourselves be seen. Renee Brown. Somebody may be interested in you or, and I don't mean it romantically, because I think it's more about something that you know, or something that's going to be newsworthy that you're a part of. Over the summer, something's going to be on the news. Let's see what it is. Lawyer wins case. So in this situation, a lawyer's winning a case over a summer. Hopefully it be yours. But we have our clarifiers, right? Divine said there was more splaining to do, Lucy. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. More splaining to do, Lucy. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. I was reflecting this morning on a prior reading that I did, and I can't for the life of me remember what the title was, but the divine had me in this bubble of something that I had said in the past, like years ago in a reading. It wasn't recent. It was like, I would say, a long time ago, few years at best, when I first started this channel. I don't even know the date I started this channel. I should probably look it up. It may be coming up to the anniversary of the date of this channel. I think I have actually have had a channel on YouTube since 2018. I just did different things with it. Gambled and lost. I did have another tarot reading channel years ago when I had my company Follow Your Bliss. And then I kind of closed that one up. Let them talk when the business closed back years ago. Everything's years ago now. Let them talk, gambled and lost. This is again somebody who lost something and they're like trying to be ambivalent about it. Endangered species. Honesty is the best policy here. Even though it's rare, maybe somebody is questioning something here. Ponzi scheme. This case is wide open about this Ponzi scheme. Okay. Bone of contention. What is this bone of contention? Is about this power of attorney. It's become a bone of contention because it possibly, like I said, you might be a part of a bigger network of things and not even know it. Found innocent. You're too high vibe for this. Somebody maybe was trying to frame you for something, for a Ponzi scheme that you schemed them or stole from them. There's been a shift in the news, or there will be a shift. What's the problem? What's the problem? Yeah. Being watched. What's the problem? Somebody is watching you, you're being watched, or somebody is watching someone around you. There's been a shift in who's being watched, and now there's an arrest warrant for somebody. Time is running out. There's a warrant out for somebody to arrest somebody for this. Oh, got it. Time was running out for to arrest somebody for this case to be open. This case was going to close. Something somebody was setting someone up for, right? I want it all. All is well. I want it all. All is well. So, time ran out. They might have had a case open in order to get power of attorney of something that you were involved in something nefarious, and to keep this case open to find something on you. Oh my gosh, this is sick. Miranda writes, Law, you have the right to. Somebody here is getting arrested. Somebody who created a problem for every solution. There was nothing wrong. Uh-oh, somebody is getting arrested for false accusations or something that they did. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. You ain't kidding. I'm gonna do the reverse way too. I'm gonna do a reading, okay? Solid. This affair was solid. This formal affair, something was solid in a marriage or something. Love lost. Somebody lost love, but taking the fifth. They don't want to talk about the love I lost was complete love. The love I lost. I will never. No, no, never love again. Uh, okay, mortgage and deed, DUI. All right, so maybe someone here, and I've never personally experienced it, but I remember that lived down the street from us. I used to give the lady down the street, I gave her a ride like maybe twice with the deed to their house to get some to go to a bail bondsman for her son. Yeah, back in the day you could do that. I don't know if you could do that now, but he got in trouble like a couple of times, and she was like, and it was like back then, today would be nothing, right? But she had to take the deed to the house. And I was like, wow, I wonder if my parents even, and one day I was thinking to myself, wow, I wonder if my parents even know where they have the deed to the house if something happened, because it was never, but for her, it was like, gotta run the deed down. It's, I don't know if bail bondsmen still do that. So I guess they do because it's collateral, right? Rear view, we never met. Looking back on something, someone realizes that they never met. Safety deposit box, something about the safety deposit box or what's in it will be in the news. Journey was worth the trip. Journey was worth the trip. Your personality, confidence, it built your confidence. The piece of a puzzle is this coven. My gosh, is this coven here? Major piece of a puzzle. Distraction, snake. This is The sixth sign of the zodiac, 1941, 1953, 1965, 1977, 1989, 2001, 2013. The year of the snake in the Chinese zodiac, malevolence, cattiness, mystery, acumen, divination, rational, calm, thoughtful, loyal to loved ones. Somebody here was a snake to loved ones or did something malevolent. It was way overdue. Final notice. Somebody here, because of your courage, this ran out. Whatever they had this case open and now jury trial this summer, there's going to be a jury trial. Okay. Something's going to trial. Somebody wanted to, oh my gosh, they wanted to shift the blame on you for something they did, this Ponzi scheme. It failed. They wanted you to be seen as the person, the the keys, the key person in the Ponzi scheme. They wanted to frame you, say you were the one. Time ran out. I don't know what the lawyer went in the case is for, but let's see. That's what this is, man. This person tried to frame you for some kind of fraud Ponzi scheme they were running. Ah, to have a warrant out for your arrest. You were found innocent because of your character. Well, of course. Why would you do such things? Why? You would have no reason to. They did this because they had already done something with the power of attorney, or you had gotten power of attorney, they had power of attorney. Whoever, you put yourself where you need to be. Don't make the situation your circumstance, nor the circumstance your situation, See where you need to be. Taking the tarot out on this, otherwise this will be a long reading. Okay. Gambled and lost. Let them talk. This is lust. Somebody was in lust energy where they really didn't care what people had to say about their their lusty ways. Now, I don't know. Could be, you know, could be anybody. But at that time, there really wasn't much of a care. An endangered species, honesty is the best policy about this Ten of Pentacles, about this wealth, Mercury and Virgo, about a Virgo here, possibly an inheritance or a lot of money. And here we have the Prince of Wands. So somebody, this case is still open. Somebody wants to, this is going to be broadcasted on the news. This is some Ponzi scheme they wanted you arrested for. And here's the bone bone of contention. This could be two immature, male and female, because we have the Prince of Wands and the Princess of Wands, feminine and masculine. This could be somebody who kind of wavers on both sides of the sexual gender too. But this Princess of Wands, right? They're also talking about this power of attorney, bone of contention, something about them getting upset. Found innocent, Eight of Cups. You were too high vibe. So somebody walked away. What is this shift in the news? A shift in fortune. So a shift in fortune is going to be in the news. What's the problem being watched? Somebody's watching you. Or you're watching somebody. Nine of Swords. They can't believe what they're seeing. They're having, ay, ay, ay. They're going through it. Mars and Gemini. This could be somebody with Gemini placements. This could also be somebody who's angry as well, or very that has because they had, I'm getting, because they had no feeling for a situation, now it is being pressed upon them. This could also be somebody using a voodoo doll and sticking pins in a voodoo doll. You see that? The only difference is there's real blood coming. So the difference is between somebody feeling and somebody thinking, you know? What is this wanted? Arrest warrant. Time running out. Somebody is really in agony, though, about this fortune or this, whatever it is. Four of Cups, arrest, time running out. Someone here for a rejection, or they're missing this. Time ran out. All is well. Four of Wands, perfected work, Venus and Aries. So this could be an Aries that wanted. Maybe this could all is well. This could be one of those wishing wells, a bridal shower, baby shower. They wanted the marriage and a baby. This could have been an Aries. Miranda writes, they have a problem for every solution. This could be an Aries, Empress. I'm telling you, a mother who's being arrested, somebody's mother. This could be a boss of an organization that's being arrested as well. Feminine energy. Affair, solid. Formal affair, solid. This is also the Kabbalah. So this is the path. Somebody here, this, I don't know why this is in reverse, so I'm looking at it. Somebody's like, these are all blocks here when it's in reverse. The Kabbalah, somebody has to really clear their chakras and do a lot of work. Formal affair, solid. Maybe they went to somebody that they didn't have to work. Okay, the fifth. Married somebody that didn't have to work. The truth. Somebody is not going to tell the truth about something, about how a love lost or how something happened. And this is the Ten of Swords. This is the betrayal over this mortgage and deed. Um, maybe DUI is involved. Drinking under the influence. We never met the Hierophant in the past. Somebody never met is saying that they never met you in the past that was married to you. What? Married you that never met you? Excuse me. Or the head of an organization, because it could be the head of a business. Okay. Safety deposit box, Six of Swords, news station, that you, something about moving, earn success, Mercury and Aquarius, something about a safety deposit box being in the news that will help you to move on, or somebody tried to move on with it, saying that they didn't know you. This Fool card, this is another Aries. This is worth the trip, so somebody's taking a leap of faith. This is with a coven, Five of Swords. This coven, major piece of the puzzle. They're really mad. They're not leaving this alone. This group of women, Seven of Wands. Somebody wants to defend the fact that they were distracted by these snakes. Snakes in a basket, and they want to end this. They want to end a cycle, or they want to come back around, and they're saying it's long overdue, but it's too overdue. This is you got to be careful here, because somebody here wants to reunite with you, because they're going to there's a good chance that they've been arrested and they might be going to jail over the summer with this jury trial. I'm going to keep them both there. I wasn't at first. Somebody wants to hold on to a love or a baby in the family, or have a baby with somebody, create a family with someone. And, I don't know, like, okay. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I got married when I did, was I wanted to create a family with someone. I think that's kind of standard, but maybe the other person doesn't. I don't know. Let's see. Or is hesitant. But I see somebody got somebody married so that all roads would be blocked. I don't know. You can't see this, can you? Is my camera working? Yeah, you can't see this. So let me show you. I should probably make this so that you can see, but this is the Kabbalah. This is all roads being blocked from this formal affair. Once this formal affair is solid, all roads for somebody would be blocked. And that's what the deal here is. Okay, what's this? Gambled and lost lust. Ace of Wands, yeah. Gambled and lost. This could be somebody who, a stripper pole. What was it? Hattie Mae said, the stripper pole never gets old. I don't know. Somebody gambled and lost with a stripper. It looks like to me. Well, whoa. Four swords. Oh, wait, wait, wait. I don't want that many cards. My gosh. This is some kind of inheritance. Somebody passed away, and this is an inheritance. This was a rare person. Uh, or somebody here. Hmm. Somebody wanted to heal something or heal through some kind of a large sum of money. They wanted endangered species. This is the Knight of Wands, somebody who is announcing some kind of Ponzi scheme for sex. I don't know how to set up a Ponzi scheme. I think the idea is you borrow money off of somebody, I guess, to get started with the promise of an increase, and then you take that money. I don't know what you do with that money, though. Why can't you just give it back? I don't understand how Ponzi schemes, how you get rich doing that. It's like a doomed thing from the get-go, because if you keep borrowing money, then eventually uh, everybody's going to want their money at the same time. It's like it's not going to work. Maybe that's what this is about. The star, somebody here is could be an Aquarius, but they're announcing something here. Their bone of contention that you have power of attorney or that they have power of attorney over something about power of attorney now. And now we have abandoned, or no, abandoned success. Somebody walked away from somebody who was wishy-washy, who was juggling them over the summer. They were like, I ain't in this to be juggled. It's something about lust. This person's a lust bucket. Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands. Okay, so then the Tower came. So this fortune shifted. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Here comes the Tower for the shift. If somebody's not, despair and cruelty, the High Priestess. So somebody's secretly watching you. They don't understand why you're not interested in this person's lust bucket ways. You're not interested in their lust. Queen of Wands here. Queen of Wands has time is running out for this Queen of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. There's an arrest warrant out for them. Time's running out. All is well. The moon, some deception here. They're deceiving everybody that everything is okay. It's not okay. They might be an empress or pregnant. Miranda writes. They might be pregnant, single and pregnant. They have a problem for every solution. Somebody's getting caught up here. Maybe they're becoming single. I don't know, but this all roads are blocked. All roads are blocked. Seven of Swords, because they lied, because they stole, because they were sneaking around. Maybe they got pregnant sneaking around. And now there's solid evidence of that. The truth. They don't want to talk about it. Temperance. Somebody wants to know the truth. Temperance, Sagittarius, so they want to be told the truth, and somebody doesn't want to talk about it. DUI, the Hermit. So somebody was investigating a DUI that was set up to betray you for a mortgage or deed. So I don't know what this is with this investigation, but you never met this person looking back on it. Hierophant, the Empress. Say, look, this person is married to somebody from the past who's saying that they never met them. What? You never met this person, or they never really met you. And there was some marriage and a whole family, fake a blank sheet of paper with like a family tree with you and family and cousin May May and Uncle Joe, and these people you don't even know who they are. They're not related to you at all. This is wow. Earn success, Mercury and Aquarius, the safety deposit box. The world, yeah, it's coming to an end because something is being found in a safety deposit box or keys or something here. These people wanted over the summer, something here. Personal appearance journey. Fool, Ace of Pentacles. Yep. You took a leap of faith. The journey was worth the trip. You're getting the Ace of Pentacles. What's happened to these witches? This coven that are now angry. They may even want to get even because things that work out. Three of Wands, 3 and 5. So they're waiting for an opportunity to get even because they lost this time out. So I don't know. Why are they? What are they waiting for something to expand or to expand their nastiness? Justice. No, they have to defend themselves in court. Everybody sees what these three witches, coven's been up to. I don't know if it's three witches. There's just three on the card. Could be a group because there's expansion there. There's more than like they're a witch network. Death here. They want to end something. It's overdue. Final notice. They want something to die. That's seen. Overdue. 5 of Pentacles. Somebody's going to be disappointed to be left out in the cold after a jury trial this summer where they're going to be apologetic for blinding you to an opportunity to be happy with a house that was slow in coming or something slow. Somebody arrived slow. But this is a punishment that they are going to receive because the veil is being lifted off of what they've been doing here. And this is this shocking shift that is taking place that they did not expect. Back here, they wanted you arrested here. And the whole idea is that time ran out. They wanted to leave this case open to find something to get you arrested for. And they kept coming up empty-handed. And then because they couldn't come up with anything, and they kept being insistent, it started to the shift took place. And all of the stuff that they were trying to plant on you and the things that they were doing is coming out to light. They don't want to talk about it, but it's coming out. I'm going to leave this here. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the very best. Peace be with you.